Hi, we're Harry and Sharlene. We're a retired military couple if you're just joining our channel. And we are loving our retired life and living off of a $4,000 military pension. During the month of November, we stayed in Rome, Italy before we embarked on a 2-week repositioning cruise from Rome to Fort Lauderdale, Florida to be with family during the holidays. Were we able to stay under our $4,000 budget a month? We'll stick around and find out. So I want to apologize in advance. We've been pretty slack on getting videos out due to the fact that once we got off the cruise ship, we came up from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Dothan, Alabama to be with family during the holidays, but I got kind of sick during the holidays. So we're back on track and we'll be releasing some videos in the not too distant future. So thank you for sticking with us. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get into the video.
As normal, accommodation is their biggest expense for the month. We had 8 days in Rome, which if you watched our last budget video for October, you would have known that we actually got our booking accommodation that we had for Rome was cancelled last minute. The host cancelled 5 days before we got to Rome. So we paid $128 a night. Well, the good thing is Booking came back and gave us $626 credit. We were so impressed. We didn't think we were going to get anything. So we've applied it. Yeah, absolutely. We've applied it against this 8 days that we had remaining in November. So Rome for those 8 nights was $50 a night, including that credit. We had 1 night in the port city, which I can't say. Civiccia.
That's about right, but if we've mispronounced that, then please forgive us. We'll make sure we get it right.
That was $69 a night. Then we had 16 nights on the repositioning cruise, which was $53.38 a night for both of us. And then we had 1 night in Fort Lauderdale after we got off the cruise, and that was free with Hyatt points. And then we had 4 nights mooching off our family here in Dothan. No smooching involved, just mooching. So one of the things that we did, the repositioning cruise, we actually broke it down. So we applied 50% of the cost to this accommodation category. We applied 25% to eating out or restaurants, and then we applied the remaining 25% to transportation. So our total cost of accommodation for the month of November was $1,323.56.
Not bad at all. All right, so let's talk restaurants and eating out. So our totals for restaurants and eating out was $600.25 for the month of November. Most of this category was on the cruise, and like Charlene's mentioned, we put 25% of this for each day. So it came about to $26.69 for 16 days. This was also including meals in Rome and also during our drive from Fort Lauderdale to Dothan, Alabama to be with family, where we stopped for lunch and stuff like that. And coffees and drinks for the month of November. We had a few of these wonderful Italian coffees before we left Rome. We couldn't have left without having great cappuccinos. So our total was $47.32. And then our grocery bill for our stay in Rome and then some groceries in the port city of Civiccia, we were looking at $148.90.
So transportation, as we talked about, 25% of this category was the cruise, 25% of the cruise. And then we also had the public transport in Rome, the train from Rome to the port city so we could get on the cruise, and also a taxi from the train station to our Airbnb there. Now, once we got back to the US, we also had a rental car for 4 days. Even with military discount, that was $117 per day. Ouch. So our total for the whole month for transportation was $1,018.34.
Yeah, things to keep in mind is like if you're going to be doing rental car one way, it is usually more expensive.
Right.
Plus, we're at the mercy of getting their insurance as well. Since we don't have cars anymore,
We don't have car insurance.
Yeah, we don't have car insurance, so we have to use their car insurance. So we got full insurance for that.
So the only thing that we paid for sightseeing wise while we were in Rome was the St. Peter's Basilica Dome, which was absolutely stunning. It was amazing. A bit of a hike to get up all those stairs to the top, but once you got up there, the view was incredible. That was €20 for both of us, so that converts to $21.75 US. We did keep the prices down by attending the Colosseum and the Roman Forum, and even the Vatican Museum early on the Sunday mornings, where they had free weeks. Different Sundays in the month are free. You have to get there early in the morning, but it saved us an awful lot of money by doing it that way.
Yeah, I found it very fun to do this because we met some fantastic people from different countries when we were waiting in line. Like Sharlene said, you have to get there very early to, like when we went to the Vatican Museum, we were there probably around 6:30-ish or so. And they didn't open till like 9, but still we were like one of the first groups in. And when we came out, it was unbelievable. The line sneaking around the side of the Vatican, I was just like, some of these people aren't going to get in, but it was well worth the cost savings for that, and then also for the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. So for our general cost this month, it was $105.11. Now this also included those little miscellaneous costs that we can't plug anywhere else into some of our subcategories. This month was mainly for tips for the staff that were on board the cruise ship. And also we took advantage of 1 day of Wi-Fi while we were on board the ship as well. They did have packages like drink packages and Wi-Fi packages that you could buy prior to getting on board, but you know, we felt that was just too much more and we didn't want to invest that kind of money into it. Our phone and eSIM costs were $13.19 for the month of November. This month, I used the last bit of my eSIM that was on the global eSIM that I purchased before we started trip. And then of course, Sharlene got a global eSIM as well, a total of 3.8 gig that we used on her for the month. And that was mostly used in the port cities for GPS and to catch up with emails and social media, things of that nature. Our subscriptions for the month of November were $13.89. And this included, we still have Amazon Prime, which we enjoy watching, and then also for NordVPN, which we love using NordVPN.
Keep us safe.
Yep. Health insurance for the month of November was $31.41. This is a monthly family deductible with TRICARE Select. This includes for myself, for Sharlene, and then for our youngest boy who's still attending university full-time back in Virginia. And then for our medical expenses, they only came to $6.06. And this was just basically for some ibuprofen that we bought in Rome.
So what did our total come for the whole month of November? The total was $3,329.78. I was pretty impressed considering we spent 2 weeks on a cruise and a whole week in Rome. I expected it to be kind of high, but once again, we're under budget. So thank you again for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like, and leave comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks. See you next time.
Bye guys.